What's going on, guys? Hope everyone is doing well. Today we have an absolute banger, guys. There is so much sauce that I'm going to go over today. I'm showing you basically everything that I've done to go from 0 to 400k a month, literally in just a matter of months. And now also everything I'm doing to go from 400k a month to $1 million a month. I'm going through my entire strategies here. We're talking about the problem first approach a lot, how to actually kind of implement that. Really going through all the bottlenecks that you guys might be having that are stopping you from hitting that first 100k a month. And even if you're doing 100k a month and you can't break past that, a couple 100k to 500,000, close to 1 million, I'm showing you exactly how you're going to do that as well. So this is going to be a very, very fucking stacked video. It might be an hour. Who gives a fuck? Watch the entire thing. This would probably be the most valuable video you watch in ecom. Actually, I'm not even going to say probably. This will be the most valuable video you watch in ecom. If you are really stuck, you're struggling, you're burning money, you can't really fucking scale anything, watch this video. This video is for you, okay? If you don't have a long attention span, I mean, actually none of us do, but if you're not fucking serious about really making a shit ton of money with ecom, building a real brand that's generating you money every single day consistently, click away. Like, this is enough for you, right? But if you actually want to learn how the game works and how we build real brands, no sugarcoat, no fluff, like just fucking raw thoughts and strategy, stick around. But yeah, cool. First of all, let's get into it. Actually, fuck it, without wasting any more time. I want to show you guys actually not just a fucking screenshot, because I'll be honest with you, in today's day and age, everyone can just fucking whip up a screenshot with AI. So I want to show you guys Shopify dashboard for sure as well. So obviously gonna have to be blurring in a lot of stuff here, but yeah, you see this is the exact screenshot I put there. Let me fucking refresh for you guys. Cheeky refresh check. Beautiful. And something I also want to show you guys is just to give you a context on how fast we've actually scaled. Look how much we did in the month of March. Only 67k. So we went from 67k to 370k. Yes, I know it's not 400k, but still, right? It's close enough. Anyway, the point is that how did I even scale this fast, guys? In the month before, you can look in February, we did 23k. So we're just tripling the business every single month consistently, right? And the only reason I can do this is because of my approach, the whole problem first approach. And that's what we're going to be getting into this video today as well. But yeah, I just want to iterate the fact that, guys, when you know what you're doing, it is so easy to scale, right? Really, really is easy to scale. But yeah, let's get into it. So what the fuck did I even say, right? Unfortunately, I can't show you guys the actual product and the brand because we all know how ecom is, but it's a product in the beauty space, right? It was a massive opportunity, and opportunity is the key word here. We're going to get into that later, but so stick around for that. But the point is, how did I actually find this product? How did I decide, oh, this is the product I'm going to build a brand around, okay? And that's something I like to call, the reason is the problem first approach, okay? Instead of just fucking finding something on Calidata or finding something on any spy tool or TikTok fucking burner method or whatever bullshit you guys use, right? Instead of doing that, I did research to find what problems of certain demographics that people are having. If you watch any of my videos, you might have heard that term before. But the thing is, it's just if you don't know what that actually means, it will make no fucking sense to you, right? I know that actually sounds stupid saying that out loud, but the point is, I want to show you guys exactly how we kind of do a problem first approach, right? So first of all, you have to understand problem first approach literally just means trying to find problems that people are, certain demographics that people are having, that these problems, first of all, need to be problems that people want solved, right? Classic example I always give is like cuticles. Cuticles is a problem, sure, but is it a big enough problem? Is the TAM big enough, meaning total addressable market? Do enough people have the problem? Do people even give a fuck about solving the problem? And will they pay a premium to solve the problem for sure? So the first thing is like, either you can kind of pick a demographic. In my opinion, the best demographic of people is women from 40 to 55 plus, and you sell inside in the health or beauty space. Genuinely, it is very rare that I have people, and I've seen people, that do the problem first approach and sell sign in these kind of markets and niches that just don't fail. Like, everyone just fucking succeeds because it's just such an easy market, right? Combined with intense research, an amazing problem with an effective solution, that's something we'll get into in the video as well. It's impossible to fail, guys. I really will be honest with you. So who has the problem, right? In this case, as I told you, for us, it's 40 to 55-year-old women, okay? And is there emotional buying energy? There is a lot of emotion, right? Our product is driven from a massive insecurity that women have, right? Meaning there's pain behind it. Rarely has to be a painful problem. That's the key word for sure. And the third thing I kind of look for is this problem a recurring thing or a one-time? Like, does this problem come up every single day of their life, right? And more importantly, can we sell sign that they continue buying as well? Can we get MRR, monthly recurring revenue? Because that sign that was a massive unlock for the brand. We're really trying to find a way to actually include monthly recurring revenue into our product, okay? So I know we're kind of getting off track, but the point is, once you actually understand, okay, the person, the problem, now you have to understand the existing solutions, right? What is currently being solved? Like, you have to understand, what are these women doing to solve the problem? What are all the current things, right? Do they actually work? Are they effective, right? Is it convenient, right? You have to understand what everything they currently have to solve that problem. Because the whole kind of thing we'll get into as opportunity is you're trying to basically find the gaps in the market. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for these golden nuggets, right? Meaning that we need to see, is there a strong enough, are there no strong solutions for a massive problem that currently people are selling on meta ads, right? Amazon and everything is super important, of course, but the most important thing is like competition, scaling on meta ads. That is literally the most important thing, right? So if there is no strong solutions, right? Now we have to understand, okay, why is there no strong solutions? It genuinely, does science say there is actually not very strong solutions to solve this problem? Most of the time, no, right? There are always good solutions, scientifically proven, with a lot of data that actually can solve some sort of problem, okay? So it's our job to go and research that using Reddit forums, actual studies, clinical studies, surveys, anything you can find to find effective solutions to solve some sort of problem. Okay, now, this is the little line I always like to say. It's like, products don't win, solutions do. Like, fuck you winning product. There's no such thing. Genuinely, there's only winning problems, okay? So I got a bit of brain fog today, guys. I can't lie. The Bali air is fucking killing me. It's pollution is insane. My air filter is on like 92% fucking poor air. Anyway, cool. What we're trying to do at the end of the day is find an opportunity, okay? And what is an opportunity? In order to find an opportunity, you need to understand, okay, how many people are selling the solution to the problem we're solving, okay? Let's say, for example, that's like weight loss, okay? What are women actually doing for weight loss currently, right? They're fucking taking GLP-1s. They might be taking supplements. They might be doing all these exercises. They might be getting some belly fucking firming cream, whatever, right? How many people are actually selling direct solutions to this problem, okay? And more importantly, how much indirect versus direct competition? Because once you found your problem, once you found your product, now you have to understand, okay, how many people are actually selling this, right? The whole point is, okay, how much direct competition? Meaning the people actually selling the exact same product we want to sell. Is there any direct competition? Ideally, we don't want direct competition. We only want indirect competition. For example, if we had some groundbreaking fucking, research was saying that some new form of supplement or combination of ingredients was very effective for weight loss, but no one's selling it, right? That is an opportunity because weight loss is such a massive market. There's a lot of indirect competition, but no direct competition. So we're basically capitalizing off of validation of a market and bringing in a more effective solution. And this is what I do for all of my students and all my brands, because it's just the quickest and easiest way to scale. Because you're not wondering, okay, is this product going to work? It's more so, okay, how do we make this product work? What is the exact angle? What's the core avatar we need to be targeting? Or what's the messaging? Like all that type of stuff, right? So it's the best approach in my opinion. But the most importantly is that you have to understand like what are the most effective ways to solve the problem. Because if you don't understand this, then you don't have an opportunity. You're just selling worse shit in a lithium. I think that's a big problem I see is like people rarely think, oh, no one's selling this, let me just sell it as well. Like you have to understand a lot of times like there are reasons why people aren't selling certain products. And it's simply just could be they're ineffective or people don't want them, right? At the end of the day. So actually understanding what are the effective solutions to solve that problem, right? The goal is to find a effective solution and bring it into a validated market. Very important, right? There's many ways to do this. Literally just fucking scrape a shit ton of brands using GitHub MCP or Trenchmark MCP connected to Claude and everything. I'm a big fan of doing manual research for sure. You need to go on Amazon, find every single fucking product you can, use an Amazon review scraper, scrape every single review on all of them, bring them into your Claude project, and just get a fuck ton of analysis going. That's pretty much it, I'll be honest with you. It's a very systemized approach we use. I have an entire, like, multiple agents. We have about 20 different custom coded agents to do all this that we give to all the students, and I'm using for my brands every single day. But in the simplest way, that's probably the easiest way to do it. How did I actually fucking test the product? Like, I found the problem, I evaluated the market, right? How the fuck did I actually test this, okay? I think a lot of people, they don't understand, that when you're testing things, a lot of people just fucking get a random bunch of ads together and decide, okay, this is what we're going to test with. Like, you can't just fucking spam creatives and expect to fucking get a 6 ROAS on your first day, right? If you want crazy results, you need to treat it like it's a fucking brand from the get-go. You need creative diversity. I see so many people like try to just test products with fucking native ads, like just native ads. Like, you have to understand that is not, you're gonna lose in the long run. You might get a fucking couple sales in the first day, but your product's gonna burn out very quickly because you don't have enough different types of ads, different types of formats, hence creative diversity in the account. Like, a lot of people don't actually understand the word creative diversity. You have to understand this. Every single ad in your ad account works together. Your ad account is literally a fucking system. It's an ecosystem, right? Every single little ad works together. That's why having different ways of showcasing messaging, i.e. formats, right? That's all fucking format is, way of showcasing messaging, to actually convert and nurture people. You have your top of funnel ads, middle of funnel ads, bottom of funnel ads. All your ads need to be split equally into these kind of sections. Top of funnel ads are the most important. If I look at every single ad account I ever look at, it's not performing usually because they don't have enough top of funnel ads. They're not getting enough people in the funnel, meaning that their actual like CPMs are so fucking high because they don't have good top of funnel in the account. Their budget is just going to retargeting. That's when you see frequencies go up, obviously, and you're cooked from that for sure. But anyway, what we actually launched, we started with, we didn't just fucking do native ads. We didn't just do one format. We did a whole bunch. We had voiceover ads, UGC style ads, like a lot of AI UGC. Our workflow is so down. Like, if you know how to do AI UGC, you will scale so far. I know people that literally have 80% AI UGC in their account doing 100K days, right? So you have to understand, like, AI UGC is fucking incredible. The only reason it doesn't work for people is because they don't know how to do it, right? If you knew how to make good AI UGC, you would scale. Right? The point is, you need creative diversity. We had static ads, before and after ads, right? Split screen comparison ads, us first there, right? Bottom of funnel offer ads. Like, we genuinely had as many formats and as many messaging in that account as possible to test with. You need to give yourself a fair chance at testing. Like, that's the reason, that's the problem why most people's tests fail, is because you're not giving enough data to the algorithm to make educated decisions on who to show your product to. And the thing is, like, a lot of people, they're in their funnel, and someone will like, you'll test a product for a week with 0 bottom funnel ads, right? And you just have so many people that you paid for to get in your funnel, and then you're not converting them at all because you have no actual retargeting-esque ads, okay? What we did is we understand very quickly like what ads were getting spent for us. It was very clear that one angle would only get spent. No matter how many angles we tested, one angle will get spent. So instead of fighting against the algorithm and trying to spam test a billion different angles, we actually did process learnings, what I like to call, and understood why is this angle getting spent. And it made sense. It really did. It was the biggest pain, right? It was the biggest like comparisons. I'm not going to say the angle, but it was more of a gray type angle anyway, which is why I didn't think it was scale. I didn't even think it was compliant. But it is our main angle to this day, right? So you have to understand, like, if something gets spend, Meta is giving it spend for a reason. It's not just saying, oh, fuck you, I'm going to spend on this, right? There's something in the algorithm that says, okay, I want to see more of this, or this has potential. Usually if an ad's get spent, they're not profitable. It just means the ad, something about it was good, but something about it wasn't. I know that sounds stupid, but hear me out. More so, like, it could be you actually have a good angle, right? A lot of the time, if the sign gets spent, it's usually the angle of the avatar that is actually really good, but your creative just sucks. So a lot of the times, like, you just have to process what is getting spent in the account, right? We cut losers fast. Like, don't let fucking ads just sit in the account for weeks that just aren't getting spent. If something hasn't got spent in 7 days, instantly kill. If it's a very, very high spending ad and it's crazy unprofitable, kill that as well. I'll be honest with you, like, but I will tell you, try not to fuck with the account if it's unnecessary. Because sometimes, like, if you're overall profitable, but you have some ads in the campaign that are just not profitable, don't touch it. Because as I said, everything works together, right? You should only rarely be cutting ad sets if you're crazy unprofitable over a 7-day time span. And also cutting ads when they're not getting spent. There's no point in having ads in your account if they get $1 spent over a week. I'll be honest with you. And also, really, like, be careful about testing too many ads in a campaign when you're starting. Like, I have people fucking try test 80 ads on a $50 day budget, right? It's possible, sure, but you're just going to take a lot longer to get data. I think for me, the sweet spot I found is anywhere between 20 and 40 ads. If you're doing a $50 day budget. We tested at $100 a day to start out and scaled very quickly, 20% every single day. We were profitable. We didn't touch the budget for the first 3 to 7 days, but we were unprofitable for like a good week. But that's because I understood that the potential was there. The research I've done incredible research, and I know this product could work. The problem is a lot of you guys might have that same mentality, but you don't have the research skills in order to really justify that. Oh, my gut tells me this will work. Like, no, you can't fucking just do that, guys. So you need real research, and it's a skill. You have to understand, like, everything is a skill issue. If you can't get a winning product and you can't scale, it's a skill issue, bro. And what are the skills you don't have? You don't have the ability to do proper market research. You don't have the ability to make good creatives. You don't have the ability to scale, right? You don't have the ability to build good offers. You don't understand copywriting. You don't understand consumer psychology, right? All these things, those skills, right? It's about, you just have the skill stack at the end of the day. And yeah, but anyway, I'm not going to get too deep into that. You guys all know that. But once you're actually testing, right, the game changes. Now it's not really about like making just a fucking billion ads. It's about building the system that can keep feeding winners into the account, right? Systems are the most important thing, right? We didn't just fucking decide to go and spam or, you know, just randomly testing. We had super high fucking intent concept. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, with ads, everyone just says run more ads. Like, guys, less is more. I'll be honest with you. Like, quality over quantity any day, right? You don't need to fucking just spam random ads for the sake of doing it. I'd rather take longer and upload once a week rather than twice a week, 3 to 5 concepts, than just fucking spam test 7,000 static ads a week. You know what I mean? Like, static ads were our biggest lever when we started out. Our first winners were static ads, but that doesn't mean you should just fucking spam a billion, right? Anyway, how do we actually make ads at scale, okay? This is kind of like our little creative system, I guess you could say. So there are multiple ways to do creative strategy, okay? You either have something called a net new concept, meaning it's something you just literally created out yourself. When we're talking about kind of like static ads to start out here, the beauty of static ads, okay? What I love to do is I think 30% should be literally taking what is working from a competitor ad, ideally in the same kind of market, same space. It doesn't have to be direct, it can be a direct competitor, and understanding what actually worked about their static ad. It's probably the format and it's probably the headline, I'll be honest with you. So how can we take that headline and actually adjust it to our product? So maybe it's say goodbye to X and hello to Y, like that type of ad. How can we use that and implement it for our product, okay? So really understanding what is the angle, what's the patterns, right? And obviously I've just got, like, formats are important, of course, and I think it's a big thing, but the highest level is understanding the pattern, right? So not just like ripping their ad one for one and adjusting your product. You can do that for sure. Like, that definitely will work for static ads. Like, your hit rate is going to be low, but the goal is in actually understanding the patterns, okay? And then once you've actually got the understanding that, now you get the brief. So you do the same thing with videos as well, literally adjusting the same concept. I have a creative engine, it's actually 80 fucking pages now, that we use to actually process video ads. It does a full breakdown on the video and analyzes the metrics and everything, and then actually puts that back into, we put that back into iteration engine, and then spits out fucking new winning iterations usually. Hit rate on that is about 70%, so really good fucking AI system I've built. Anyway, once you've actually got your brief and everything, and you're ready to do it, there are multiple ways you can actually make ads. The quickest way is literally just having static ads or voiceover B-roll ads. The easiest to really produce at scale. AI UGC is super good. And we use a lot of AI UGC, like really a lot. I think it's super important for sure. But I will say it's like, it can be time consuming, I guess you could say. Right? If you just, I think all of them are important. The more you have, the better, I'll be honest with you. And once you've actually launch these ads and everything, now it's just about understanding what works, what doesn't, and literally just do more of what's getting spent, right? Analyze why things are getting spent and how can we improve from there. If an angle is getting the spend but the CTR is like fucking shit, okay, your call to action is really bad. If your CTR is like really good but your conversion rate sucks, okay, your offer probably sucks, right? Or there's too much friction on your product page, you're not getting people to check out, okay? And yeah, it's generally just about read your ad account daily, look at the what's getting spent, look what isn't, kill what's not getting spent, and fucking scale. 20% every day, you're profitable. But yeah, I think one thing that is a big lever we pulled is channel diversity, right? Meta is super important. Like, it is the 80% still comes from Meta. I think it's about 75 right now. But point is, Meta is obviously inconsistent, as we all know. So really having different sales channels can really boost performance on those bad days. Google Ads is crazy. We get like a 6 ROAS on Google Ads at like not even that of a low spend right now. We're pushing on Google Ads budget. And sign not neglected for sure. Holy shit, email and SMS. Really getting like abandoned cart flows going. Welcome flows with trust building. Also, like, we've been using something called Live Recover recently, which is a real person will send an SMS to your abandoned checkout and have a conversation with them. It's crazy. And all they take is like 5%. So really good. You need to focus on also retention as well. So trying to dial in subscription where you can, really getting upselling people through emails with subscription if they haven't got from the main product page. Or you're just trying to build an ecosystem in emails. Like, if your attribution is anything less than 10%, you have a problem. Like, 10% of your revenue should be attributed to email for sure, at a minimum, guys. And yeah, Google Ads is signed. Like, these are the two things I would really like, if you want, work with an agency for. I've got them both in house now, but very like super easy fucking agency. It's really easy to just outsource to an agency. Meta, you need an in-house team, video editors, creative strategists, graphic designers, etc. But these two things you can outsource. Anyway, what it actually takes to get to $1 million a month, guys. So what the fuck am I doing now to get to $1 million a month when I'm currently at fucking 400K, right? First of all, we have to look at like what fucking happens. How did I go from 100K to 400K, right? I was still the engine. I was doing fucking everything, right? It's not necessarily I was video editing, but I was doing way too much. I think a lot of people, right? The main thing like that people you would need to do to go from 400K to $1 million a month is stop working in the business and start working on the business. You need to be spending your time on the most high leverage things. So understanding what actually are you good at? What are the things that really got you to 100K a month in the first place, right? Are you just really good at fucking creative strategy? Are you good at making concepts, right? Are you really good at understanding offers? Are you good at like split testing? Do you just get a lot of ideas quickly? You know what I mean? Like, what actually is the skills you kind of have, and then outsource the fucking rest, right? And you need to build the team. Team building is the most important thing. You can't scale to $1 million a month by yourself. Like, you can't. It's just not possible. I'll be honest with you. I don't know many people that scale to $1 million a month with fucking just themselves. You need a team, at least a lean team, right? So I'll be honest with you guys. A lot of your day should be fucking headhunting and getting in interviews, asking around for referrals, for video editors, creative strategists, graphic designers. Like, you need a solid team, because there are going to be days where you just fucking are just so much to do and you can't get things done, and you need a solid team behind you for sure, because you need to be the operator. You need to be managing people. Like, you're almost not an ecom brand owner, you're an operator, right? Like, that's the difference between doing 100K a month and $1 million a month. The guy at 100K a month is just a fucking brand owner. The guy that's doing $1 million a month operates as he literally is an operator. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, I will say, guys, I'll be honest with you, the most important thing is your systems, for sure. It is the systems. If you don't have really good tracking in place, like, guys, I'm not a very organized person, I'll be honest with you. Like, you need to get organized. Get organized now or you'll regret it in the future. Really, it's something I neglected for so long. Having good tracking in place, like really, really good systems, building them, taking the time. Like, don't be afraid to spend a couple days just building out fucking good trackers and templates and Slack fucking channels and everything you need. Setting up weekly calls, like for each single fucking team member and everything. A minimum 2 team calls a week, like ideally every day and stuff. But yeah, I think really just trying to fucking build the systems. The system is the most important thing. You don't have a business unless you have systems. I'll be honest with you guys. But yeah, that's kind of most of what I did to really get to that 400K a month. A lot of yap in this video, but I think there was some fucking absolute nuggets for sure. Like, key takeaways I'd say is, if you don't have a product right now, really focus on finding an opportunity in the market. That's the most important thing for sure. And if you do have a fucking brand already, learn how to build systems. It is the most important skill you need to invest in. And really investing in clear talent. Really incredible talent. Don't cheap out on talent. Good talent is not fucking like cheap. I'll be honest with you. You need to spend a whole bunch of fucking money on talent. you need to reinvest back into the business, guys. I didn't fucking take any profit out of this for a long time, right? Yes, there's obviously the business account that's fucking got some nice cash in there, but like actually taking out personally, no, shouldn't do. Just leave it in the fucking account and reinvest into stuff. But honestly, make sure a big lever we pulled is also really understanding what we want our product to look like. Investing in custom branding, custom labeling, really we're positioning ourselves now as a premium solution because we're also increasing our price like a lot. We increased our price a lot already. And we haven't even seen conversion rate drop off because you have to understand, like when you're solving such a big problem, if your product is cheap, people don't think it works. So it's a psychology there for sure. It's a psychology play that we're doing. It's like our conversion rate, I think, is actually increasing right now. I'll check it obviously and I'll split test now, but so far I know it's been up. So yeah, and obviously our revenue per visitor is a lot higher for sure. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I think it was a bit saucy for sure. And yeah, also by the way, guys, if you are struggling in ecom, you can't get anything to work, you're tired of fucking burning money, and you're sick of eating shit, basically. If you are looking for someone to really hold your hand through this fucking journey, I don't have any bullshit courses or coaches or anything. It's genuinely just working one-on-one with me until it works, bro. Literally. Right, so if you are looking for someone to really guide you through this fucking very intense, tough journey, and you're looking for someone to fucking bully you into success, because that's what we do, yeah, I'll be honest with you guys, if you're not really serious, don't waste my time and book a call with me. But if you know you're meant for more, if you know ecom is what you want to fucking do, and you're just really struggling and can't seem to get it work, book a call, let's chat, see if you're the right fit for the program. But I'll be honest with you guys, it's not a fucking la-di-da kind of program. It's very intense, I'll be honest with you. Like, you're getting 2 calls a week with me personally, and 24/7 access. Like, that's why I'm on these calls. You're not speaking to some bullshit person, sales guy. Like, it is me, because I need to vet every single person I work with, make sure you're in it for the right reasons, and obviously willing to fucking put in the time at the end of the day. But yeah, anyway, enough yap from me, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.